Namaste everyone. Since last 2 days, we have a new batch, yet another batch of new abhyasis who have recently begun their practice in last 2 years post-COVID virtually. So one by one batches are coming here every other week. I'm making this announcement so that newcomers across the globe now can visit Kanha with a request so that we can have smaller batches lasting over few months. Newer seekers especially needs some guidance which we will be able to provide from Kanha. Moreover, they can also get really established with their practice while being at Kanha. Those who can come for 3 days, it's good, but those who can stay a little longer and also work, do their voluntary work, it will also benefit them a lot. So from this batch, we have 2 questions. In fact, there are many, but they have selected 2. Please.
Namaste, Master.
Namaskaram.
Would you explain about forgiveness? How can we develop forgiveness, Master?
Well, it's a very confusing question also. Because the Gandhian approach or the approach of Lord Jesus Christ and of Daaji Maharaj, they are like this, they are at cross. When someone hits you on one cheek, you don't offer the other one. That is Lord Jesus' approach. Babuji says if someone hits you here, you have to go back fully. No forgiveness. That is when it is defensive. You blow it and forget about the whole thing. You retaliate with a controlled emotion and forget about it. Don't carry that impression that so and so provoked this in me and I had to do this. Forgiveness is also praised galore. If you see Ashtavakra Gita, but King Janaka asks a fundamental question. He asks 3 questions in the very first sloka. How to attain liberation, how to get Brahma Vidya, and how to get detached. But they are all same thing. Ashtavakra, sage Ashtavakra replies. He says, treat all Visayas as Visham. All Vishayas as Visham means as poison. And embrace 5 qualities. Amongst which the first one, most priority-wise one, is Kshama, and the last one is Satyam. Because Satyam, sometimes we have to speak a lie for the good of others, for a good purpose. But it must not become a habit. Kshama, it's a matter of heart. You know the story from Ramakrishna Paramahansa. You may not bite, but you have to make a sound, make hissing sound. His disciple, he tells a story about a sage. He had a disciple, and he was going from village to village. And he sees his disciple in the form of cobra. He recognizes him. The children were throwing stone at this cobra, trying to kill him, harass that little cobra. Sage was perturbed. How? What is this condition you have? He felt pity on his Shishya, who was a cobra, all blood oozing out from his wood. Cobra expresses, Gurudeva, you taught me ahimsa, so I will not bite. So sage expresses, yes, of course I taught you, but I did not stop you from making hissing sound and scare these children away. Abuses cannot be tolerated. And you say, I'm going to forgive, you'll be more abused. So you have to take a practical approach. Don't keep it in your heart, but try to protect yourself. Your own protection comes number one, say. Your sanctity, your purity, your peace of mind depends on your inner harmony. You are constantly in conflict. So and so is harassing me, so and so is harassing me, and I cannot forgive this person. Is this better, or you retaliate and say, look, this is the last time you are doing this to me? That should settle the score. If not, take the next action. It's a very complex topic. Some of you might agree, some of you might not agree, but look at it from a practical point of view. Where lies your peace of mind? Where lies your harmony? If harmony is sacrificed, then that forgiveness is not worth it. If you lose peace of mind by forgiving someone and constantly being abused, what is the use of such kshama? So we need to think over seriously. Don't take this as a full stop answer from me. Weigh each situation and then decide. Meditate over it and then take action.
Pranam Daji. I observed this like majority of the people in this world are very greedy, mean, selfish and bad. So it is very hard to change their bad practices. I feel like that. So my question to you is, what can we do to educate, improve, change their bad practices and get them onto the right path with the help of heartfulness?
Do you have children?
Yes, Daji, I have two boys.
How old are they?
My older one is 18 years and younger one is 12 years.
Are you able to change them?
Trying, it's hard, but I'm trying.
So if it's such a case, I'm telling this couple also, there are 4 couples getting married. They'll try hard changing each other. They will all fail. Guaranteed. Trying to change others, it's so difficult because even when I know my defects, I myself am not able to change myself. How am I going to change the others? You see the practical difficulty? I can be an example, I can inspire others, and that's all. With children, we can be loving, we can express understanding. Many parents come to me. Today's biggest problem with their children is this internet, and constantly watching pornography. Children watch that in their bedrooms. Parents think that they are doing their homework up to 2 o'clock. Did you ever study till 2 o'clock? How do you think these idiots are studying in their bedrooms? And we remain under illusion, oh, my child is working so hard. Don't be under such illusion. Can you forgive such a child? Maybe, maybe not. What do? Make them understand. That's number one. With family, you can have this freedom of counseling, give them better understanding why not to do certain things. And put them on the right track somehow. Once they are on a certain track which becomes a die-hard habit, what we call addiction. There is not only drug addiction, porn addiction is the number one problem today. I'm sorry I had to talk such a thing in such an august assembly, people loving, but even adults are not free from such an addiction. How are they ever going to focus themselves totally on the path of God? That's why our elders used to prescribe brahmacharya, celibacy, hook or crook. They went to the other extreme to focus only on God. But that will also fail. At the same time, promiscuity and total green signal, do what you like, have multifarious partners. If your child is watching porn, would you facilitate and also bring in girls and boys and let them have sex ad nauseum? No, that is also a bad. So, the midway, this is heartfulness way. But the disciplined way. Follow certain principles. Let there be love. When you have multifarious partners or imaginations of having partners, you are not loyal even to yourself, let alone to others. So such relationship is doomed to fail. And if a child from very early age is fantasizing, he is on a destructive path. What about the fundamental character, moral change in individuals? It's very difficult. So Daaji Maharaj used to advise that if there is a child on your street who is misbehaving, pray to God for such a person and see what happens next. But such a prayer should be heartfelt prayer. That may God give right understanding to this child. Thank you.